Is that the
I
wee
will
one?
join broadcast in a minute. He might start screaming here, so I don't really want to ruin it.
No worries there, Pete. Right, guys, forgive me there. Welcome back to the RRF1. I might just say it properly this time. The opener, take two, because F1 can't create a game that keeps people in fucking lobbies. We have got here PTR, who's currently dealing with the lovely little Baban. So for this second, we're going to have me and the Whiffster, me and the Whiffy winner. Aww,
What's up?
you hear that, Whiffy? That's so cute.
I know,
Pete.
I know. I used to have one of those, man. Now I got a 3-year-old who terrorizes me on the daily.
I'm the same with a 2-year-old, bro.
I've already got an 8 and a 4-year-old. I know the pain.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah,
I'll be
yeah,
back, guys. I'm
You
going to
went
go
back
disrupt
there.
you. I'll be back.
Don't
Sorry.
worry, mate, don't worry about it. You've got your cross-Atlantic connection already rolling here. So, where we left off, right, basically, there was a lot of very, very fast times with.
10 guys
So,
with a 21 or 20 under a 21. 10 guys. 10 guys
Which
under a
was
21.
rather
In
scary, and we
Q1.
have
In
got-
Q1.
I know, you wouldn't usually expect that from an end Q3 final blowout lap, would you? But that was just bloody ridiculous. Anyway,
Yeah.
15 people here are currently rolling around. Johnny Bravo is not currently connected into the session, so hopefully we can get him back in. We have got Swanee waiting, and Sykes hit the wall straight away.
Oh yeah, right away on the outlap.
Straight
oh,
in
my
the
goodness.
wall. So we're going to go to the Red Bull, I believe, a Smoke Spaceman who's
Smoke's on
struggling
an
as well.
outlap. Smoke's got a
Why'd you
soft
say that
setup. A lot of guys on the softs going out early, getting a couple laps in, keep the tires warm. Smart guys. Just don't
With
burn
that
your
soft
don't
tyre
burn your
though,
battery. Lean mode. Take a couple laps. If you're gonna run the softs, you got to put at least probably a lap or two in on them to get them really
Curiously,
warm.
do you know what?
Before
You
can
hit
get
the nail
that
on the
time.
head. Nail on the head. I think that's what Sykes' biggest problem was there, of course, wasn't it? I love how it's like we've never left the lobby right now. We're just going straight into it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So we are back. We are back rolling live and in colour here at the Australian Grand Prix situated in Melbourne. We are rolling on with Smoke Spaceman running on the soft tyres here, and he's going to be running for his first lap, and I believe he's not actually first round. I think it's actually Towley who managed to evade everybody, and he is now rolling. So we're going to be on board with Towley here, who is rocking the soft tyre, as you said, Whiffy. A lot of people running that soft tyre. Me personally, my preference, start on the softs and then move to super softs if you have to. I'm not sure if you agree with me, but I'll hear your insight.
It all depends. It's dependent. I always play. I'll play starting on. I usually take the super softs here, and then go super softs to softs. But in the same sense, it all depends on Q2. Starting position is kind of important to me anyway. So I usually will run the super softs first in Q2, and then they'll be my banker, and I'll wait for the prime time if I need to at the end, and I'll run ultras even if I need to, and I'll make the ultras go 10, 12, and then push for the softs. You lose a lot of
Whiffy,
pace. So
I've got probably the best interruption I'm ever going to do to you. Rara tweeted about our league, and F1 Games Twitter page have retweeted it. Exposure. But yeah, you see Tally running a little bit wide
awesome.
there. That's bleeding crazy, man. Scotty, just want to say, good effort there getting a podium in AOR. Representing the league there, my man. Superstar. Congratulations there for yourself as well. Psych turning around and saying GP7. I thought Scotty was in GP6. Jono out. Jono crashed. Jono's crashed off. And Tally does one.
121.9 on the stop. On a stop.
It's like, what the hell? And that's on his first lap.
Yeah.
Fucking Jesus. Smoke
I
space
told you,
man,
man. This is gonna be insane. There's gonna be a lot of guys on softs just running the pace because they can, just strictly because they can. It's gonna be the best starting tire for the long pace. Well, if they can run them out, if you can run them out, and you can get these softs to burn, say 17 to 20 laps. If you can get in that window, you can make it a one-stop to ultras, and you could be absolutely rapid at the end of the race, making positions up if needed. So this is the most ideal strategy to take on, but it's just to have the pace to do it is quite hard. But to find 15 guys that are going to be able to do it and do it within each other, this is intense. Like, see, 120.9 on supers.
Oh my god! On this.
This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I called him Pilumpy. I told you, man. He's got good pace. That guy, good pace.
I'm going to address this directly now. Basically, I've had internet wobble in the last hour. And basically, if you are watching this via, I think, anything other, than a desktop PC, you will notice the graining on the screen. Some people won't notice it, but obviously for those of you who are running slightly better internet than myself, you will notice the graining on the screen. I will apologise for that at the moment. I would try and obviously sort it out by next Thursday stream for GP3. Ghost, you're a prick, stop. He's just trolled me. Fucking arsehole. 1 minute 21.5 for Robbo, but no, there is an issue because it is graining on my screen. Smoke Spaceman 22.1 on the soft tyres, that's not a bad little lap time there himself. An interesting one, your shout, of course, going back onto the predictions of the previous one. It is bad though, Ghost, it will be resurrected here. Bingley is running around, and we're going to highlight Bingley. Andrew JS and Benny are also on laps 2. I'm not, for the first time ever, not going to make a prediction about who's going to go out because I don't know, other than the fact that Jono is, of course, out, unfortunately. And we have got Swanee and hopefully Clutchy waiting in the wings if he can get himself back. Remember, Park Ferme is off, so setups can be changed. So hopefully he can get himself into that position. Bingley then tackles the fast chicanes in a way that makes me jealous, and not to kiss his backside, I just have got no ability through there. So we do have a good bit of news for you, Whiffy. Johnny Bravo is back. He is racing in this lap. He's currently on his out lap as well.
Good.
Get back in. Bingley around the second to last corner now, another bit. These corners are all basically trolls anyway, in my opinion. Here we go then, Bingley rounding the final corner now, heading down towards the start-finish straight, or down the start-finish straight. Will they be able to put it anywhere near the top, guys?
P3.
A tenth of a second behind Robbo. Then you've got the mixture of Kai in there as well. You've also got your likes of Towley. I don't want to predict if we've got a yellow flag in sector 3, I'm not sure what's going on there. I believe it is, no, that is to the max off. Skillen also had a little bit of a wobble too. JS is coming around to do his lap now. He's going to be the next one. Another absolutely rapid, as we called them in the previous notion, the South African dream team, as they've kind of almost become, with the actual combined pace. But whether they're going to win the constructors, who knows? The Red Bull nicely off the line there. Smoke Spaceman very respectful, getting cleanly out of the way there. All no smoke, a very, very respectful driver. Here comes Andrew JS crossing the line now, and he does himself a 1 minute 21.5 on the supers, some way off his teammate MP. Respectful time though. Pretty much what we're going to pole in GP2.
It's good. It's a solid banker, right? It's a solid banker, but in the same sense, there's more in it if you need to, but you're just looking to get to Q3, right? You're just looking to get to Q3.
You need to, don't you? That's the step.
That's it. You're just looking
ahead again.
Yeah, boy, and you don't want to burn them. You don't. That's a trick. They're trying not to burn tires. They're trying to make it to Q3. That's the biggest goal. One lap under. So a lot.
Lumpy getting a 1 minute 20.9 on supers.
Technically.
Wow, on supers.
9 different guys have done laps.
Yeah. Bingley doing a 21.6 on the softs, and Robbo did a 21.5 on the softs. Just
fucking very respectable times.
Can't over kind of stress, can it? They've pretty much done our pole time on softs. So yeah.
Yeah. In all words, we're good half a second off.
Yeah, them on softs and we're on ultras. Yeah. This is why you don't win the Formula 2 race. This is just a prime example why. Ooh, and AJ. Now, Pete, you did notice that AJ was getting very, very skew-if, obviously, in the previous aspect of the stream. Obviously, the kind of Q1 portion. Hopefully we don't have to keep making new streams per qualifying. That'll become a little bit fucking tedious in the end. AJ coming around then, it's not the cleanest lap. And he's actually going for another one anyway. That was an invalidated lap. He did get a 23.6. Obviously needs to do a lot better. Johnny Bravo then, who got himself back in nicely on Peter. Skillen 21.4 on the supers.
Nice.
22.2. Jay Sonic's here. Do we bring him in? Jay Sonic, just come online, guys.
Was he not in the lobby before? No.
No, he couldn't get on. But obviously,
bring him in.
Starting, I guess we could always. I'll tell you what.
His park for May's off, so get him in. He was starting at the back with.
I guess this is time to back up his Facebook posts or boasts. Post. He did say he was the best in his words. Time to prove it, son. Johnny Bravo then currently on a 1 minute 22.2. He is in the drop zone. Of course, Jono did crash out, so he is out of Q2. So he will be starting, well, at the bare minimum of 13th place. But of course, Benny is going onto his fly lap very, very soon. AJ, now this is, I believe, his flyer. I don't know though. Pull up his side, and I think he should be safe.
Confidence personified.
Decides to go on. What to say? We have Bingley, Robbo, Towley to the max, who we know can go very, very quick. AJ crosses the line with a 21.6. It's good.
I don't think that's enough. I don't think that's enough.
Don't think it's going to be, is it? Towley out on track as well then. He is going out on the supers now. Have you noticed everybody else who did a soft lap? Now, if this was the old
From
league,
third spot
they
to
would
ninth is separated by 2/10. There's an issue in that entire top 10. It's going to be insane.
That's
Everybody
exactly
has to
what
do another lap.
I planned
Everybody
it to
has
be.
do another lap.
I tried my best to make it this way.
Yeah, you created a fucking monster here, mate, I tell you. Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is what it's all about, though, isn't it? The best boys
And
going
the
against
spoiler
each
Yeah,
other.
alert, you guys,
That's
we've
what we all
got
want.
Yeah,
a
man.
couple
This is it.
couple of very fast reserves here also, and Jay Sonic has joined the session. Come on, here we go. There's another one of the quickies. But we have a lot of fast reserve drivers waiting in the wings. I know there will be one debuting, of course, because we have Robbo 20.8 on the supers. That's
Nice.
stretching your legs. We've got a lot of quick reserves waiting in the wings to get themselves involved. So if you thought this was good, we may be able to improve it a little bit more for you.
Pause,
So
do you
here
have
comes
Jasonic
Benny then.
on Facebook?
Yeah.
I was going to say message him, let him know Park for May's off. So he may start at a bike, but he'll still have a setup.
Message him on
do it here,
Xbox
mate.
and just be like, Park for May as
Do it on
well.
here, mate, yeah. I've got him on Xbox. Oh, I've just left the game. Have I?
What?
What?
No. No, I pressed home. I thought I dashboarded it. Shit.
You fucking dummy. You fucking guy.
Oh, no.
Like,
That's not good.
slow down, slow down. Slow down.
Yeah, we'll think about that.
Do you need a smoke between every qualifying session? You getting all stressed
Mate, the way
out?
I'm going. Damn
Wonder
bells.
if anybody's going to be brave enough to go out in ultras. Some of my boys down the back.
But you know what
I
we
did
could
it.
do
I did it
is
in
as
both
drivers-
No, they're
races
not.
I
They're
did
all on
this week,
zippers.
and I made it work.
Whiffy, you did it as well.
Smokes and zippers.
You
I did it both.
um,
I did it in
Dragoon
both
did it.
races, and I made it work.
All the guys, 11, 12, 13, 14th, all on track and all on zippers.
If you can make those ultras last to like lap 9, lap 10, you can totally make the softs last to lap 29. No,
Kai's just about to start his now. Taking a wee slow run in.
I mean, he
It's like
does
saying
need
he's
to-
just
all these
started.
guys now. Have you noticed how they're all on the super soft tyres now?
Johnny Bravo,
guys are
Smoke
taking
Spaceman
it.
60, and Kai Paul in that order will be crossing the line.
Also, it's going to go bottom to top. That makes it a bit more exciting.
Yeah,
So
it's
we've got
gonna.
Towley.
Yeah, it's gonna. Smokes
Mr.
on the
Plow,
lap
good
here,
lap
doing
here.
S's.
Guys, Bingley's not exactly safe. Of all people,
No.
Towley does a 1 minute
Nobody's
20.9.
safe.
I don't know if that's going to be safe or not.
It's like a murder movie, man. Nobody's safe.
That was that was really, really kind of threatening. That was notorious.
Here comes Johnny Bravo now. What can he do?
Bravo.
It's like real
Across
life.
the
You
line
get scared.
and
Validated.
22.
Smoke space, man.
Oh,
Look, that's his
yeah.
flyer. He's on his flyer now.
Smokes
These
on
guys
fire.
are on their
Usually
outlaps.
goes. Smokes
Nope,
up there.
Johnny
There we
Bravo's
go.
on his
Nice
outlap.
Six.
Six.
Six, Danny.
Smoke sixth. Syke Zaney next. Johnny Bravo just started his flyer now, mate. Sorry, it was an outlap. It said like a 2 minute 38 on his lap. So,
There's a lot of guys. Oh, this is gonna
Well,
just.
flag.
This is just crazy. I can't. I don't know who to follow. I don't know who to
Oh,
watch.
Syke.
Because it's just.
I think he might have thrown his lap there, by the way. Oh no, he's not. He's on his outlap.
Kai's just
Sykes
behind
was
him if he
outlap.
has.
Who do you watch?
Kai's right
Kai
behind him.
is on his flyer.
I know.
So we are going to go on board with Kai. 1 minute left in qualifying, folks. This is fucking insane. If you did miss Q1, guys, Swanee and Costi couldn't get in, of course. So that's why we kind of restarted, of course, because it went to a black screen. Kai Pollitt up to
What a
fourth.
time.
1 minute
That's a good time.
21.0. As Whiffy jokingly said, nobody's safe. But
Bingley's in
Max
the
has
drop
gone
zone. Bingley's in the drop. He's coming around
Max
I
now.
has
like how
not
you
been improved, guys.
enunciated the jokingly there for me. Thank you.
I don't want people to think you're a psychopath. That's just not what we're going to kind of...
I'm a
see
Canadian.
it, I
I'm
know.
nice as fuck, man. We are the nicest people around.
Johnny Bravo.
Bingley doing?
This
Bingley
is
about
his
to cross the
final
line.
lap. Bingley first. Across the line and goes second. 1 minute 20.8. Johnny Bravo. Big lap from Johnny here. Is he going to do? No, he's not. Johnny Bravo goes 21.7. That's not good enough.
AJ's not far away from my line.
No.
AJ.
I'm looking at
Everybody
Andrew.
who crosses line now into the
Andrew
Max.
JS here.
He's
He's
gone.
on the lap.
Max is out. Max is out, but that's not the true story here. The full story, should I say. Sight Zany is going to be the next one coming around. I believe it's Andrew. Then it is... What the hell happened there? Max is not going to get through, so Max is out. Andrew J. Thomas up to 8th. Is that going to be enough? There's still 3 people, 5 people will come round, Skillen included. And I believe the speaking of Skillen up to 7th place.
AJ's on the lap.
Sight goes first.
Wow.
Sight goes
Look at
first.
the times I'm top 3. Look at the times I'm top 3. There's
Smoke's
nothing.
he's out, guys. He's out of fuel. Smoke's out. AJ.
Yeah, he's going to the pit.
AJ Air. Is he going
AJ's
to
the
get
only one
through?
left, is he?
He doesn't. He's out. Oh my god. Look at the guys
Smoke
who
has
are currently
Smoke
out,
has the
folks.
second best time
Johnny
spot on
Bravo.
the grid, though. In honesty,
Bravo has a
Smoke
10th
does.
improvement. That will get him to 13th.
Unless Johnny Bravo
Come
puts
on.
a better lap here. Smoke's got
This is
the
all we
best,
got
second
is
best
Johnny.
starting spot. He's starting 11th. Fresh tires. His pace with fresh tires.
Seventh
So
Oh,
he
he's-
can make some things
Oh,
up.
Johnny lost it.
Oh,
It's
and he
over.
almost
Hang
lost
time.
it.
Surely to
He's
God.
done. That's it. He's done. Nothing better.
Great save. Both
Yeah,
Haas
nothing
drivers.
better.
Damn it. Sorry, absolutely no bias there. Both Haas drivers. Fuck's sake, is that a bit more biased? Are both. Oh, sorry. But guys, amazing. First to 14th, 9/10.
Psych Robo Bingley. Nice top 3.
Oh
Good
my God.
batsman.
Not a bad shape.
This is going to be intense,
Wow.
man. This is what I paid to see. This right here, Q3. This is what you pay the big bucks for.
This
This
is
is
it.
going to be a show. You should charge
What
10
have we
bucks
created,
admission
man?
just for this part. This 12 minutes
think
is
we'll
worth
have to.
gold.
We may have to, mate. Sykes Zaney then gets top spot in Q2. Robbo, Bingley, Umpy Lumpy, Towley, Kai, Cookie Chip, Benny, Skillen, and Andrew JS get the first Elite League Q3. Smoke Spaceman misses
Smoke's
on.
the biggest shock there, I'd say, out of everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? I'd say him and AJ. And do you know what?
Yeah.
But you
Matt
know
beat
what?
to the
Like I
max-
just said,
to
though,
the max.
Smoke has
He was
the
first.
That could
second
work
best
out.
starting spot on
That
the
could
grid.
work out very well for Smoke. That's the best
Yeah.
place you can
Oh,
start.
very badly.
Because he gets full on
Depending
brand
obviously
new
who's on.
tires and he runs tire strategies so well. So he's
If he runs
on
on
for a
softs
great
and keeps
finish.
it clean, he's in with a real chance.
yeah, man. Because if he can run them long and he can switch to ultras, he's gonna have some good pace. He's
Yep.
definitely gonna have a big chance at a win.
It's the
here.
one thing I always
Big
struggle
chance.
with. That's the strategy I like, but I can't do it. I can't make the ultras last. You need to get the
I
softs
can't.
a lot
I don't
longer.
I have race pace. See, my problem is
Will
I
we
have
get
race
a-
pace
will
on
we get
any
a
tire
Q3
with
among
anybody in
them?
GP2, but I don't have qualifying
Guys.
pace with a lot of you guys.
Guys,
There's only 8
why is there
people.
only 8? Guys, why is there only 8?
What?
What? What? What?
Who's not there?
What the?
Andrew J.S. Thomas
fuck?
and
Did he crash? Did he crash? I think Andy crashed. I know that.
No, he set his lap and got through.
But he crashed after, did he not? Or was that Jono?
Pete,
I'm
while you're
thinking
away, there was one thing that you did miss,
of. What?
and it's amazing. Raratron 89, guys, it's RRF1 Sunday Night Live. He's put us on the GP1. We'll teach him the way soon. Formula 1 retweeted it.
Oh, nice.
But why
Excellent.
is what? Who got knocked out then? What? What's going? Oh, this game is fantastic. So 2 people have missed out on Q3. So Andrew JS was 8th or 9th. What? Sorry, was it or 10th? And Skillen's not there. What the fuck is going on, man? I'm gonna. Andrew JS has actually asked me why am I retired on Facebook, by the way.
yeah, this is weird.
I'd love to tell you why.
We can't restart again, surely, can we?
No, we can't. There's no restart now because obviously of the time delay. But
Who's the other one? Skillen, do you say?
Skillen.
Have you heard from him?
No, I've just messaged on. I'm sure Skillen would put. Yeah, Andrew's just writing back to me now. Matt with a great comment actually.
Charlie's going to be first to go on a lap here.
Let's go on board with Tally here. Thank you very much for that, mate. Yep, just gone past a Ferrari. Matt has said, where is the legendary black screen? To be honest with you, mate, I am quite missing that black screen right now, and we made quite a bond earlier. I know Whiffy had a big bond with the black screen. He literally sat to me for 5 minutes while me and Pete swanned off.
I had a great conversation with it. It was so lovely. So lovely. Nobody wanted to ask questions. So, like, I mean, maybe I'm not cool anymore.
No one even got. I just noticed I was outside. I was waiting for the questions to flood in. It was like, where is everyone? But anyway, we have got then Towley doing his first lap in this completely fucked up game.
I know this is
F1 games are actually
just horrible.
God.
I hope
I'm slagging the game off, and guys, I'm slagging the game off, and they retweeted our league. Sorry, guys, I love you all. I really do.
It's the best game ever. It's the best ever.
Yeah, the video game.
Not a single problem with
it. They just retweeted us. They just retweeted us. Let's leave the game alone. Let's make F1 2018 love
Thomas,
us.
Guys.
Cookie's
out. He's crashed out. Guys, I've sussed what happened. Andrew J.S. Thomas and Skillen's AIs retired each other after the lobby.
Oh no. Turning across the line. What's that?
20.2. That's
wow.
A start. Ooh. That's a bloody start.
Whoa.
Good luck to beat that, that's all I'm saying.
Tell me about it. Who's next round?
There's more in the tank.
We'll see.
Way more in the
Bingley
tank.
can do anything about it. He's on his outlap, is he? Yes, he is.
There's way more than that, but I think there's only about 2 people in the lobby who could I'd say beat that.
I think a good 3 or 4, mate, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think there's about 3 guys on board that will take that.
Do you know what I'll say? I reckon on their best day, I reckon all of them could have some of that. I reckon they all could. I'm just messaging Andrew.
20.5.
It's a bit of a slow commentary here. We'll address it. 20.5. It just makes me cry. It's just not fun, is it? Benny is there with.
Bingley's on a flyer. Go on board.
Yeah, I'm on board with him right now. He's cruising, man.
I've got Benny coming round. I'll go on board with Benny just on this lap
right now.
Confidence he has in the corners.
For 20.8.
Yeah,
Jesus.
He's a phenomenal.
20.4. God on my life.
Oh, Bingley's out.
He's out.
Bingley's out.
Bingley's out.
He was extra fast.
Wow.
Kai Pollitt 20.5.
Wow. That was a great lap until that moment.
Yeah, it was. It was actually ridiculous.
Was that going to be the 19?
That was a pole lap. That was provisional pole lap, hands down to Macon. Yeah, it was.
It's
on Robo now. I think Tony's sitting pretty, and this Robo can pull something out of the bag.
But is he though? Because you got guys like Umpy and Syke. I don't know.
I don't know, dude. I think Robo's the only one who can top that. I'll be amazed if anybody else does.
This is insane. This is intense.
Just absolutely incredible. Joe, guys, I mean, we haven't hit their biggest height in views, but you know what? This isn't about the views, in my opinion. Like, you know, we've all seen streams where I've hit 50, 60, 70, 80 before, you know what I mean? For those of you who are long-term followers of me, you know, 100 even. I'm sitting at 10, and you know what? I'm so happy that all 10 of you are here and watching this and enjoying every single fucking moment of it. This is where you come to see an absolute mental race. This is going to be incredible. There's no other word. And then we get another black
This
screen
is going to be
Q3,
insane.
which will piss everyone off.
This is going to be
Sonic.
I'll tell you what, when you're all hungover from a Saturday night out on the town, and you've been laying on the couch all day Sunday, and you're like, I'm dying for F1. There's no F1 on right now. There's no real life action. This is the closest thing to it right here. Closest thing.
As well, for those of you who are interested, what happened to Andrew and Skillen, he does actually have the clip. So that'll be quite interesting. Not enough clickbait. Clickbait? Fuck off. Michael,
you gotta hold it together, man.
Actually...
We're live. You gotta hold it together.
I know, man. Come on, I've already butchered our name twice in our league 3 times. You know, seriously, it's not exactly good, is it? Bingley with a message on Facebook. Good start. To be honest with you, better than the lobby did, so you're doing alright there, mate. Right, anyway, predictions now, guys. We've got 6 people left in the Q3. This makes us look really amateur, but there's a lot of thing in the background, doesn't it? You know, only 6 of us managed to make it through. Predictions. I'm going to go crazily here. I know, Whiffy, you did mention the South African, didn't you, as well? Umpy and Andrew JS.
Yeah, man.
One of your picks are still there, mate.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to go out and
I'm
win,
telling you,
and I'm
they're
going to
paid.
say I'm actually going to go, and people will... Ghost is about to spunk in his pants over this. I reckon Sight could pull it off, you know. We haven't spoke about him much. As long as it doesn't blow up coming out the pits. Sight may have a chance here.
No,
Robo.
I think the top 3 cars. I'm going to call the order. I think it's going to be Umpy, Tally, Robo.
Robbie,
I think
Tally,
Umpy,
backing him.
Tally, Robo. Umpy, Tally, Robo. I think that's going to be your top 3 at the end of this session. Call me wrong, call me right, but I think that's what's going to happen.
Benny is the first guy going round.
I wonder what's going on with Robo, because he
For the
hasn't
final
been. Yeah,
run.
he's still sitting in the pits. 4 minutes to go.
He did go. He did go. I think he went back into the pits. He did make a little
I
lap,
think he
but
just,
then
I think he
decided just to come back in.
warmed up, got ready. I think he's just confident in his times. I think he runs clean all race. Like I don't think he's really too overly worried about putting a lap in. He knows he's in the top 10. He knows he's probably.
Let's be honest,
gonna at
even
least
if he
in the
doesn't
top
go, he's
3.
starting 8th anyway. That's a pretty good start point.
Yeah.
Paul's
So-
exposed in the comments because I predicted that Psych might get it. Fuck off. Here we go then. So, Benny coming round then to start his final flying lap, we'd assume. Unless, do you reckon, guys, he could have 2 runs? I wouldn't really
The
want to
chat
put
is
that
amazing.
pressure
The
on
chat is
ultras.
amazing. I'm watching a lot of it.
Oh,
right
chat
now.
is lit. It's just crazy.
You
isn't it?
deliver no possum with
Like
the
I said,
LOL. Pause really
we got 2 rules. We got
Everybody's
2
laughing.
rules. No,
You've been
2 rules on my
exposed
chat.
completely.
No racism. That's my first rule. No racism, or you get instantly banned. Number 2, don't target anybody. And you know, obviously, except for banters. But if you kind of like, you know, start.
So it's okay to
calling
target
people
you
cunts and
on
shit.
your own page. But
Oh,
not
but yeah,
target
man.
anybody
Fuck it, I
else.
don't mind. Mate, I've had my name spread through enough shit in the last 3 weeks to fucking plough a fucking whole British landscape of fields. Don't worry about it. Benny is going to be going right now. He's starting his flying lap. Let's see how he does. Turn 3, 4 and 5. Very pivotal part. I've seen Benny lose it here a good few times, especially in our practice race that we did. How will he hold up? That's a very, very nice line there. Going through 6 and 7, I believe, here. Turn 6 is a joke. It's barely even a turn. On to going for the 8, 9, 10 complex here. So Benny keeping it very, very tight to the inside. Looks, do you know what, guys, if you look at Benny, he looks very, very sure of himself going around these corners. Something which I know Benny talks himself down a lot, but he's a very, very quick individual. Benny then coming towards turn 11. Apparently it is turn 11 and 12, the chicane, because one of the corners isn't counted as a corner. That one there isn't counted, apparently, which is
What?
bullshit.
It's one of the most difficult corners
So-
there is.
The long left-hander, you know, going up to the left-right. Apparently that's
Wow.
counted as
Okay.
a straight. So yeah, I just had a look at it basically on the interweb. Final look at it on that. Benny, oh, a little bit wide there. So he's going to be the first person to come across the line. Umpy, then. So Benny keeps it very, very nice and smooth. This is a good lap by Benny.
This
Good
is
luck,
gonna get
Benny,
close.
here.
Lumpy's on a good hot lap. And
Improvements.
oh, thank God, buddy got going. Lumpy had a great hot lap going. He almost had to let up.
He's on it as well.
There it is.
1 minute, he's
There it
done
is.
20.2. Who's
But
next?
Tally
Saxony.
just started his out lap. Tally just started his hot lap
Tally on it.
right now. So this is all
Psycho
back and forth.
So we've got Towley, Kai's
He
in
has
the
to answer
pits.
here.
Kai
Has
didn't
to
go out.
answer here.
Robo's on a flyer.
Robbo on a flyer, Robbo, Towley, and Sight Zaney. All predictions of ours, guys, all going round here. What will happen here? Sight Zaney, who's the furthest one through? I believe it is Towley, so we'll go on board with him. I don't think any of the other guys are going to be going for a flying lap here. I think Umpy will be calling that as it is.
Robo's just up the road from Tyler.
Also, Robbo is first, forgive me. Thank you very much, Pete. Obviously, you know, this is why we have more than 2 of us. Or 1 of us, sorry, because it makes me look like a complete dunce if we do. I miss half the things. Sector flag, Sector 2, yellow flag. I am sober doing this, you wouldn't have thought it. Here comes Robbo then. What can he do? He zeroed it. Robbo's not, he's not going to do a lap. Or is he? Yes, he is. Oh, Robbo with his ERS, doesn't he? Likes to go down to 0. And it's really paid off for him. Will Robbo get this? He does! 20.0! Fucking yeah! It's not over!
Tyler crossing the line.
Towley. Oh my
Oh,
god!
sir. Wow.
Oh my god! Psych Zadie! Psych! Can he do? He's second. Oh my god.
He's second. Oh my god. My entire top three is wrong. So what I'm going to say is my top three before time's over is now Tally, Psych, and Robo.
Tally.
That way I'm right. Yeah, that's what I said. That's who I guessed the first time.
Complete
That's
respect
it.
at that time. That
is done. That is just...
That's ridiculous.
For God's sakes. Oh
Whoa.
my god.
Lumpy just retired his car.
Was that a crash? Or was it on track? Mind you, it is the end of session, so I guess it's kind of one of them.
He just retired.
I go for a quick smoke before starting this
in the
race,
middle of
guys.
the track, like,
2 minutes.
I've got my
yeah,
cigarette
you go
ready,
do
I'll
what you
get
gotta
through
do.
the
I'm
top
just gonna have a
line.
cigarette sitting right here.
Yeah, you do it right
I will
now.
talk to the people while I'm smoking. I don't avoid the people like that, guys. Show the fans support. Show the fans support.
Ah, so that's why I don't get 6,000 views per stream. Fuck, I need to kind of smoke in
Yeah,
front of
man.
people.
I'm here to help you, bro. I'm here to let the people love us as much as we love them.
Die quicker in happiness. Robbo, guys, this has been... I know it's obviously in 2 parts, so it will be a 2-part upload to YouTube, of course. But this has been possibly one of the craziest qualifyings I have ever seen in a video game, in anything.
Oh, it's intense, man. I love it, though, because it's the perfect kind of qualifying. It's that one where everybody goes, just like real life, where you get like those 4 or 5 guys that just run that big line, and it's like, bang, and everybody gets a little faster, a little faster, a little faster, a little faster. Like, you watch the laps roll off, and it was like, boom, Robo hits it, and then, all of a sudden, Tally hits it, and then Sykes right there. Like, it's awesome when you get guys plugging away, like, real quick in, like, little 10, 15-second increments, but everybody's chance for pole is just as good as the next guy's, and that's it. That's racing, man. That's what we're after.
We're going to talk a little bit about this now as we wait for everyone to retire. Towley first, another 1 minute 19.921, probably one of the quickest laps I've seen round here, as we've just been cut as well. Jay Sonic is here as well. No Clutchy, what an absolute shame he didn't get back in, but invites were sent. Hopefully he does get back in for Bahrain. Nice and 11. So Sykes Zaney 1/10 off 1 minute 20.0, as was Robbo. Lumpy 4th, Kai Pollitt 5th, Benny 6th, Cookie Chip 7th, Bingley 8th, and Skillen and Andrew JS missed out because their eyes blew up. I'll leave you in the hands of the Canadian Whiffy. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Whiffy, take it away, my man.
Sounds great. Unfortunately, yeah, we didn't have Cookie Chip or Bingley get a lap in. That was a damn shame there, because Bingley, I think, really stood a chance to get up in the mix. That's going to be a little different story. Cookie Chip showed some pretty good pace in Q1 or Q3 and Q2, so that'll be interesting to see the least. But I think the big question is going to be Smoke from Q11 or P11. In honesty, tire strategy. He's a genius with tires, man. Every time I've raced with him, like he did Hypersoft stint in Abu Dhabi, I think it was, with Hypersoft for like 22 laps or something in a full distance race, and I couldn't make it past, I think, 11 or 12 laps. I was just absolutely fascinated at the fact that he ran 10 more laps, nearly double the laps that I did on Hypersoft without destroying them. It was quite interesting. So I think that's one. However, I don't know. There's some things. I guess the livid opossum with a comment here. The pause. Every time you say positively, I always get overly excited. You're going to say opossum. See, positively, yeah, like positively, the livid. It's close. Real close. A little bit. Then we got the ghost is crying though. Oh no! Does Sonic get ready? Oh no! Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. No. Damn. All right. I guess I'm handling the stream till the boys get back in town. It is what it is. We're on the formation lap here. We got Tally in first place, Sykes Zaney second, Robo P3, Lumpy P4, Kai Pollitt P5, the Benny P6, Cookie Chip sitting 7th, Bingley sitting 8th, Skillen 9th, Andrew J.S. Thomas 10th, Smoking 11th, to the Max 33 is in 12th, AJ Erie's in 13th, Johnny Bravo 14th, Jono 15th, Swanee J is 16th, Clutchy is not in the lobby, and the Sonic, who just joined, Unfortunately, he's the one that readied up early, actually, to be honest with you. And he's in 18th. He's going to be starting from last. He just joined late here. We're going to see what happens. It's going to be an interesting start. We've got a lot of fast drivers here, a lot of things, a lot of exciting moments going to be coming our way. Good chance for first corner action. Unlikely to stay clean, but in the same sense, can everybody battle through without touching?
Let's do this.
Yeah, but they just Sonic readied up early here, so we've had a quick start to the formation lap. We're just about ready to go, actually.
Jesus Christ.
Just about ready to
Just
go.
Sonic ready up early, pause.
I know, man. I've just seen him on the chat.
Yeah, so we're just.
What's that, goalie ban?
Well, that would be.
I believe
that
so.
would be. That is, yeah.
I'm sure he knows about it. So we'll have to
I'd
look at
be
it. But
positive.
anyway, guys,
18 for a turnout, guys. This is more than I ever hoped for.
Well, no, 17.
Delighted.
Clutchy's not in the room. Clutchy's not in the room, but I believe his car
Oh, yeah,
is.
sorry.
18.
That's
We
an
gotta call
issue.
it
No, his
18.
car's not here. His car's not here. Clutchy's. It says Clutchy's here, but he's not here. Actually,
Hey,
like his
technically
car's
he
not
turned
here.
up, sort of.
Sort of.
Right then, guys. Here we go then. 5
Go.
red lights in the Australian Grand Prix. Coming up very,
Lights
very
out,
shortly, guys.
away
Wishing
we
all the
go.
best. Is it going to be away cleanly is the question. It certainly is. Here we go then.
Turley got a good start, I think.
Which is
Look at the start, look at the start. Oh, look at this. Robo right up the middle right away. Way to go. Push it, push it.
right into the same one.
Oh, lovely move.
It's like, oh, a bit scruffy
Tight with
there.
the move
It's
right
like
out
got
of the
through.
hole. Nicely
Got
done,
no balls
nicely
there.
done.
Swanee's left. Swanee's left session. There's debris flying everywhere, but I think everyone's
Look
kind
at
of got through
this,
cleanly.
look at this.
So it's like he leads from Robbo.
Whoa,
and
whoa,
Towley.
whoa.
Turley.
Oh,
Towley's getting
Towley,
loose.
ooh,
Him and
screwed
Uncle
up
I
there.
think Kai might have lost his front wing in the back of Turley there as well. Just keep an eye on that.
I think Kai's, yeah, oh, and then we got here Cookie Chip as well, up to 6th position now. Bingley in 7th, already improving. Look at the guys towards the back there, guys. Look at that. This is insane.
Look at the gap.
Look at
Look at the
that.
gap. I don't know who to
Jono.
follow. I don't know who to follow, man.
Guys,
Everybody's
can
everywhere.
one of you guys bring Swanee back really,
Robbo.
really quickly?
Sick.
Robbo and Syke up front. We're going to go up front to the top 2 battle.
Robbo's got a good run on him here. He's up the
Swanee.
inside.
Can we
He's
bring
up the crazy.
up the inside of this corner? This is insane.
Look at this.
Brilliant move
Look
by
at this.
Robbo. But it's still side by side. Will Syke give it up?
Oh, man.
Didn't. What a move. Record that
Unreal.
motherfucker.
That is unreal.
That is balls of steel. Kai Pollitt, and look, it's not over here because Kai Pollitt here. Well, of course it's not over. There's still another 28 laps to go. And Cookie Chip has gone. Is he going deep? He hasn't. What a move by Cookie Chip on Kai. Kai's still
Umpy
there.
up inside
I'm
the
going to move
side.
up here. Umpy and Towley.
No,
Umpy and
AJ on
Syke, sorry.
Jasonic. AJ on Jasonic back here is getting interesting, man. 14th and 13th.
Where do we
is
go?
quite- Oh, he
Bingley's
pushed him.
just
Oh,
done
no, they
Kai
didn't
as
cut
well.
It's J Sonic.
Jasonic.
Run very wide.
Forced him into a mistake.
Goes down. Jono moves up at a 15th place.
Bravo's up. Bravo's up. 3 spots. John
Look at this
was on
here.
2. Beautiful.
Umpy. Umpy on Towley. What a start to this Grand Prix. If anyone can please bring Swanee back in,
To Sonic, 5 seconds.
that'd be
Stop goal.
ideal. Guys, Swanee. Potentially. He's out of the lobby.
I don't have
to
Swanee
bring
in
him back
front,
in.
I don't think.
Swanee, I'm
Can
down
bring him
now.
back in, I think. Cheers, mate. Thank you. What a start, and it's still going on back here. The Mercedes of Andrew J.S. Thomas battling here with Skillen. The fight for the final
Towley is
pole
on.
position.
Invite
We all
sent.
know. Nice
Yeah,
one,
look
good
at this
stuff.
like midfield
Towley
battle here. 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. This is 7th, 8th, 9th.
You get the
10th.
invite,
This is crazy.
Sitting there back to Swanee out. Smoke Spaceman down in 12th. He's actually dropped a position.
Oh, someone
Start.
spelled it. Towley. Towley's out.
Whoa,
Towley's off.
Towley's
Towley's off.
been
Towley's
he's
off.
out, he's out.
Oh my god, he's still going.
Towley's
Oh my
out,
God.
he's out. No, he's good, he's around. Oh
What an
no.
unbelievable start to this race, but good
Someone
God,
else is off.
contact.
Come on, come on,
biased, not to
Andrew
be
J.S.
biased, but I'm-
Andrew's out.
Oh man.
Andrew's out. Andrew's out.
Oh, Andrew's
The
out.
dreaded
No.
corner. I think Towley may have had a
VSC,
collision there,
VSC.
guys. He has just recorded something. VSC. Is it VSC? Yes, it is.
It is.
Everyone just got to keep it calm, keep it cool. And the VSC
All right, so-
conditions.
First lap. What's the
Oh,
deal here?
dear.
First
Drive-through
lap.
penalty.
It's giving J Sonic a drive through. That's ridiculous.
What's your guys' review of the first
Sorry.
lap? What do you think? What do you think? Let's be
Unbelievable.
honest here.
You could watch it for like
Unbelievable.
20 different angles and still miss something. That's the verdict.
We couldn't catch everything.
Yeah,
there. Let's have a
that's
look at
it,
the
right?
colours.
That's it. So much action. Bingley made it to fifth.
guys-
That's my big moment. That's my big moment. Bingley jumped to fifth.
Welcome to lap 3.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Still running. This is a long VSC. We're going to go on board here with, let's obviously Robbo, because he's the first one who's going to be able to really shoot off, isn't he? Let's have a look. Towley. I don't know what happened to him. I think he may have had a collision there, to be honest with you. Let's go to tyres. Like, what happened to Towley, God only knows, but this couldn't be a more perfect time for him to make a pit stop, obviously. Swanee needs to get back in very quickly, because basically, if he does get back in, his car's revving at full revs at the moment, because it's AI mode. I believe we are back racing now, folks. Let's have a little look then. We're Bingley chasing down Cookie Chip as well. Benny and Kai all running in the top 10 at the moment. To the Max has had himself a nice start too there.
Kai.
There's literally a whole group of cars. Umpy Lumpy as well on Sykes Zany. I'm going to go up here. If you guys see anything, just name a name and I'll fly to him. Sykes ran wide. Sykes ran wide. And Umpy Lumpy gets the move done, but he's not got it completely done. These two had a bit of handbags in the pre-season race, but Umpy Lumpy up into second position there.
VSC, yeah, VSC's over. That's time to go.
Kai Paul's got a wee bit of a train from behind him here.
Look at the bloody midfield.
So I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So
Skillum got an amazing run out of the last corner, but I don't think it's enough.
I muted my mic. I talked to the Livid sitting beside me over that little VSC break, and I asked him flat out who he thought would win the race, and he said flat out that it's hard not to be envious of their pace. So he has no idea. He couldn't even make a prediction for us as to who he even thought would be on a podium, nonetheless win the race. There's just that much going on.
But here we go then. Benny. We're on board now on the driver cockpit view with Benny, but you can see up the road Bingley has caught Cookie Chip, but Cookie Chip's run wide up the road. Bingley up to the 4th position, which is going to give Kai a run on Cookie Chip. Is Cookie going to be able to recover and get the momentum back? Kai with a switchback.
Kai beside with the Cookie Chip.
Cookie Chip is at the wall.
He's on the wall. Move.
Yeah. Is he going to still make the run? J-Sonic fastest lap. He needs damage limitation here.
Cookie Chip
side by side again.
Oh, side by side. Yes.
Kai's got he had to. We're going 3 wide.
The Benny's getting.
Oh, is it? Oh no.
Cookie Chip in the wall.
Oh, Benny. 3 wide. One had to come off worse. Benny got through. Oh dear, Cookie Chip's wings damaged. Kai Skillen, big gainer there.
Sykes right there on Umpy. Sykes right there on Umpy.
Into the Max.
DRS.
Robbo with the fastest lap there, biting back then on J-Sonic. Here comes to the Max. Look at this midfield battle. They went 3 wide towards turn 13. Oh, Cookie, Jesus bloody Christ. This is not good for him at the moment. Jesus Christ, Max up into 7th place. I don't want to
say he's coming back and Lumpy again up the front.
Yeah, 2nd and 3rd, man. You need to get up on 2nd and 3rd.
I'm going to get up there in a second.
This is getting tight. I know there's so many battles to watch.
I'm looking at the gaps, just basically having a look to see if there's anything. I'm going to go quickly back to Skillen here, who's all over the back of it, to the Max as well. I'm not following this because he's a harsh driver, I'm following it because I have absolutely no idea who to follow. It's absolutely insane.
Sykes is so much better under braking than Lumpy. It's scary.
He is
chasing down Umpy here.
He is.
Just
Umpy is very sketchy.
A little bit of breathing space, isn't it?
Could you imagine if he cleaned it up, though? Could you imagine?
Sykes there following through here. And look at this Skillen into the Max.
Sonic, another penalty. He may as well just retire.
Yeah, he's done.
I think
Sykes getting it done now. Oh, he's getting it.
Look at Skillen. Skillen and Max. To the Max is overtaking Kai.
He's good. They're good. Don't pass here. He knows the rules. Don't pass here. Wait for the DRS.
Look at this Skillen, guys.
Yes, get in.
Skillen up 2 places.
Oh, beautiful.
Sykes going to make a run here. J-Sonic disqualified.
J-Sonic had his drive.
Oh
my god, because he had to stop go. J-Sonic, the second driver. Oh my god, his car's there. His car's there.
Yeah, what a waste to get in the lobby.
Sykes going to do a run here.
Sykes going to do it right here. Right here. Get him.
Yeah, he needs to do it here.
Block. Oh my god, J-Sonic's car.
Go around him wide. Duck him.
He's not around the outside, is he?
Duck him.
Terrible
Oh, he pushed him wide.
Forgive me here, guys. Oh, Syke.
That was a great defense.
There's a big issue here. Oh, J-Sonic's pulled over. J-Sonic held up about 3 or 4 different people there. Forgive me, guys. I'm back on the battle for 2nd place now. Sorry to kind of cut across you two guys. I just wanted to make sure no one got wiped out by the AI car. Here we go then.
Oh, that's cool.
Battle for 2nd place. And Bravo is all over the back of Kai.
Yeah,
Kai's
I was just about to
been
call
like
that.
a stone.
Sykes like waiting him out of challenge. He's got so much battery in tow here.
Kai actually pulled out of the way there. He must have an
Yeah,
issue.
Kai lets Johnny Bravo through. As you see here, AJ having a really quiet race back there. Towley all of a sudden is not a million miles behind these guys now. Of course, I know Towley did have a bit of an issue early on. We will find out what has gone on at a later date, of course. Scott
Towley will
asked
be an
for an easy
interesting
week.
recovery drive. He has solid intentions of getting driver of the day now. If he can make the recovery drive to like a top 5 or something, that's a driver of the day.
Skillen to the max has just duped him round the outside. Great move. Great move. Guys, I want to make a shout. I think is Swanee back?
Yep.
Swanee is back in the session. Good stuff. So Swanee is here, I think.
Yep.
Yep, he's showing us here, so that's good.
Sink has to go to the inside this time here. He has to.
Yeah.
Will Umpy let him?
He's got the
I think he's
right.
close
Oh, there he goes. Get him.
Oh, he is.
Oh, and he
He's
gave
a
him a
touch.
Oh, that's a
Big
touch there.
touch.
That was a
Oh, no.
I would probably give
we
that
didn't lose him much.
potentially back.
But that's a dick move. That was a dick move. But it happens.
Late on the brakes.
It happens.
Let's give
That's
him
racing.
back.
He let him
Very
by.
much.
He let him by.
Total respect.
Sykes Zaney, you absolute
Total
superstar.
respect.
It
Yeah.
was late braking. I don't think it was dirty. It was just late on the brakes.
In all that, Bingley
Legit
just took
fast
2
slap.
seconds out of the two of them, though, so need to be careful and get that done.
To be honest with
Yeah.
you, if there was any form of judgment on that, Sykes Zaney with
Yeah.
class. There's just
Yep.
overruled anything that would have been said. That was absolutely
100%.
fantastic sportsmanship there. This is what you expect from RRF1 Elite League. So look at that plug. Oof.
Site needs to get this done,
Fuse
and
people
quick.
together.
Robo's on the
He
way.
does.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I was about to say, not only did Bingley get in 2 seconds, Robbo pulled away by 2
Oh,
seconds.
still
Skillen's got a
Sykes-
penalty. No.
That's a move!
Wow.
That is a move! That is how
Wow.
you get it done.
Dude.
And look at Umpy!
I was on board.
That was me,
guys.
Breeze.
I wasn't even. I
That
didn't even
was
see Sykes on the
amazing.
screen until that happened.
Oh,
he
oh,
almost
oh,
went down.
Late braking himself.
Almost.
He's
No,
pitting. He's pitting.
He's pitted.
Pitting out. Why is he pitting out now? So early.
That's
Softs.
too early. That's
Softs,
too early.
21 laps. You can
Too
do
early.
21, 22 on softs. It is
He
too
will
early
be
for that side.
struggle.
They will go.
Come
They'll
the
go.
end.
Space
No,
will
they'll
be
go to the end. Hands down, they'll go to the end. But he's gonna. Yeah, he's.
They
gonna
will,
lose
but
pace
he'll be
in the end,
slow.
I think.
If Bingley
Struggling,
and
yes.
Sykes can make this hassle or 5 laps on these, them two will beat him, no doubt.
Maybe
An
he
interesting
ran.
fact
Well,
as well, guys.
maybe he ran one or
Jono,
two. Maybe he ran more than
we-
one lap in qualifying
Sorry.
on them. Maybe
Oh,
he burned him up
10th.
a little
Nice
quicker than he thought.
Doing well, John.
Whiffy, guys, Jono, who said he was basically struggling himself in terms of pace and practice, is running in the points.
Smoke Spaceman on skills.
Amazing
Next
driver
battle,
doing
look
it.
at.
I'm on board with him, mate. Battle for
Yeah,
second
Smoke's
place,
coming
second
right up
position.
here. Smoke's
Andrew,
got to move
I feel
ready to
for
go.
Andrew, guys, has been riddled with
Smoke's running out
bullshit
of
today, hasn't
battery,
he?
though.
But
So skilling, they're both running low batteries now. This is gonna be a driver's battle. A driver's battle.
pure driver's instinct battle as well. And guys, Benny and Max battle for 4th position as well. That's hotting up a little bit here as well.
Yeah, man.
Benny needs to watch out here because into the Max, we know he has got pace. He had a very, very bad Q2, didn't he? Down in 14th position,
bit.
I believe. No, 11th, sorry,
bit.
for Max, wasn't it? Or 11th or 12th, sorry.
Shout out to Bingley. Bingley with the
He's still going.
didn't get a lap
the
in.
Max
Didn't
has
get a
actually
lap
climbed
in
over the back of
Q3,
Benny
but
here
makes
as
it out,
well.
Makes it out.
Still feel for Towley. Sorry to kind of bring that back up. Obviously not exactly the ideal way that you want to start the league. I think he had a collision from someone behind him. I didn't actually see what happened. He was very close to the guy in 5th at the time. Obviously, we'll
I
need to
wouldn't want to be the
double-check that
stewards on this one,
later
I'll tell
date.
you that.
No. Scotty asked for an easy week. Sorry, mate.
Skill and try to break the toe with Smoke. I think Smoke's going to have him here to turn 3.
Smoke.
got a better
Oh, he
run
takes a
already.
penalty. Takes a penalty.
the run, mate.
He's
He's
gonna
got
have
the
to
run,
run on him. Yeah, he's got him on
That's
the
easy.
inside, hands down.
Guys,
Hands
super
down,
soft
he's
tyres
got
are
him.
beginning to feel a bit of strain as well here, won't they? Remember, they've done the qualifying times as well. This is where softs really get back into the swing of things. But that's why Umpy is going to have a little bit of an issue getting his car tyres hopefully fully up to temperature. Smoke Spaceman. Oh, Skillen! Skillen crashed!
Oh no, he did.
Still going,
Oh my
still
god, he
going.
crashed off right behind
Still
Smoke.
going. Still alright.
He's got a good
Off
gap
those,
behind
this
him.
is gonna be
He
a
could
good
still
start.
pit here and get away with it. Just need to get them
well,
pits.
yeah.
John will be getting through. John was probably thinking that Christmas has come again.
Oh, he's hit the wall again.
Back on board then.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh, to the
Even
max
on that,
on
guys, I'm
Benny
on
here.
board.
Oh,
Getting
John,
tight,
that was
getting
brave.
tight.
That
That's
was
exactly
brave.
where I'm at with Iffy. Straight on that one. Benny, do you know what? Benny seems to have a better exit out of the second part of the chicane, doesn't he? He just kind of always seems to just get himself a bit too far ahead from Max to really get himself into the DRS toe.
To the well, to the
Towards
max.
13 there.
To the max, he's not playing his strengths. He needs to back up a little further to get out of the dirty air, so he can pick up speed in that corner and chase him down the straightaway
Yeah.
rather than try to beat him in the corner.
Amen to that, bro.
Playing the wrong move.
Benny didn't get good traction there at all out of that
He
corner.
didn't, which means Max is going to get himself a bit of a run. Now he's got a double DRS here. Would you
Think
I would
about it.
consider
Think
this
about
a
it.
second corner?
Wait for
Break
it.
early and
Yeah,
wait.
wait for it. Follow here now.
This could be
Oh,
it.
he's got it. He's got it.
Don't push the line.
What
Don't
a
push the
move,
line.
what
He's
a
the inside,
move.
though.
No, don't push the
You're
line.
supposed to
Oh, he's
outside.
going to push you wide. He's going to push him wide. He's not going to be able to get it in front
There's
of
no
him.
way he's pulling that off, is he?
He's done it!
Oh, he got it. Nice move.
That
nice
is
move.
Incredible.
What a move.
Absolutely incredible.
Nice move. I
As we
can't
are
believe
onto the 10th
he
lap.
was forced to the outside. What an issue. What an issue to
Benny.
overcome.
What an amazing race.
Nicely done.
Absolutely ridiculous. Guys, Skillen, Ultra Softs? That's curious.
That's got to be a mistake.
Gotta be. You can run
No,
Ultra Softs
no,
in
it's not.
19.
No, it's smart, because if he has to make a two-stop, he runs 10 laps on those ones and then 9 laps on the other set.
And
He can run
Sauce
two-
would have been
two
a
sets
far
off.
better option there.
Elite and basically make up the time he would have lost, you know, by doing the one stop. It's possible. With this sort of caliber of field, not the best choice in my opinion. But then it's Skillen. He may have made a genius choice, and if he maybe proved right and me and Pete proved wrong.
I'm thinking.
Unbelievable, guys, so far.
I'm thinking.
There's one person we've not mentioned the whole race. AJ, 8th position, running on the soft tyre.
Yeah,
This is gonna
and he's
come
sitting
to
there.
the
He's right
Grand
there,
Prix.
man. He's in DRS range. He's going to have a run on Johnny.
Another
here.
one.
He gets a good exit.
Another one is Smoke
However,
Spaceman, part of the 3-car
Johnny
train
should
now.
have pace
Sorry,
on him.
we've gone.
Johnny should, but Johnny's going
Once
to be
Johnny
close to a
pits.
pit stop here. Yeah.
AJ set.
AJ will get
he
some
will
clear
just-
air here.
Yep. Pretty much what happened to me on Friday night.
Yeah. Get the pace.
Thank you
get the
very,
pace.
very much, guys. Everybody for watching the Elite League opening round.
Oh,
in
look at
Melbourne.
this. Smoke
This
got
will be-
involved. Smoke gets involved in the 4th, 5th, and 6th battle. This is getting tight.
Smoke has got pace in this race.
Oh,
Yes,
he really
absolutely.
does.
Absolutely, he does here.
Low qualifying for Smoke, of course. Uncharacteristic from him getting pushed out in 11th place, but obviously somebody has to take the fall, don't they? With a
Interestingly,
caliber of
Smoke on the
driver
softs as
like
well.
this.
Smart choice, though. Take the long pace. Like I said, take the
Smoke
long
can
pace.
clear
If
these
he
two.
can make
He's
it to
golden
ultra.
here.
If he
If
can
he
make
can
it to
clear these
ultra
two,
territory,
he's
Smoke is going to be on a record run here. He's going to be up near
Yep.
the top
Would you
runners,
like me
guaranteed.
to remind you something as well? Swanee and Lumpy in a bit of a battle here, I believe. No, why did they say their positions changed? That was weird. There's about 2 seconds between them.
Smoke's only about 6 seconds off a podium, and he's on softs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys,
By the time
can you
pit
guys
stops
check for me?
roll
Has
through,
Lumpy
this
got wing damage? Forgive me here.
Hang on.
Right side. Sorry to interrupt you guys again. Forgive me.
Hold on. Let me see.
It's hard to tell.
You can't tell. You can't tell. Oh my god, going back on the AJ all over the back of Johnny
I
Bravo.
don't think so.
These two
If it was
are both
anything, I would say
CSR
it would be
races.
light green damage. Pause. I can't really
Yeah.
see anything.
Yeah.
Nope, that's missing.
Maybe yellow. but
Benny and
that's about
Bingley.
it.
Benny and Bingley in the pits as here comes AJ making the move on Johnny Bravo up into what is now fifth position. I'd say about a net 7th or 8th place.
Smoke Spaceman's
Smoke
a
gets
way to
jumped to
watch.
fourth.
He get jumped Bingley here.
Yeah, he's gonna get
This
jumped
is
to fourth.
incredible.
You watch this. Smoke's gonna make pace. He's making pace up on this guy to the max in front of him already.
He needs
This is
Max
gonna
out of the
get
way
interesting.
as soon as possible.
Syke Zaney's on 6
Forrester,
seconds,
guys.
7 seconds up the road. He's on super soft. Robo's on super soft, way up the road.
They all need to pit
Smoke's
again.
got a
pretty
solid
much. I think
chance at
most of
coming
the
back to a
top
podium. Solid.
Johnny
solid
Bravo on the back of
chance.
the AJ
top
pause.
8. Let's go on that. I'm on the. Oh, do you know? I love how I say I'm going to watch it. I'm on board with it anyway. There's that much going on. I don't even know who I'm bleeding following anymore. Jono doing his thing as well in 7th place.
Umby on the back of
But
Swanee
like I
J
said-
as well. It's even closer.
Oh, for God's sakes! Damn it!
This is intense. This is
I think I'll
intense.
follow Umpy because I know he has pitted and Swanee hasn't yet. Swanee doing a remarkable job.
Umpy nearly went in the wall there.
What's happened? Did you see that? It was so
That's
close to nail
scary.
I was like, Jesus Christ. But this is what you have to do. You've got to be so far on the edge. Remember as well, Bingley will be coming onto the back of this too. Umpy, by rights, can get to the end of this race. He will struggle. But, to be honest with the 21 laps, we saw Dragoon in the Formula 2 race behind me, of course.
Swanee's lagging.
Lag.
Smoke right up to the
Cool.
smoke. Look at that. Look at that. Smoke right into the
Smoke
lead.
first.
Right into the lead.
Nice. So he just needs to keep his bit down now. Go as long as he can.
AJ second.
This is intense.
Umby's got to run on Swanee. Although Swanee is lagging.
We'll get Umpy. Hopefully he can get the move done. I think Swanee, will he let him go?
Yeah, looks like
It's
it.
fighting around the outside in fairness, but good move there by Umpy, just kind of sealing the deal there. Syke Zaney comes
Look
out
at
from
John
Jono.
fighting with Syke here for fourth.
These guys are in their own race though. Will they get involved in the front runners or will they kind of just focus on their own?
Jono just needs to hang on to the back of his leg, just use the tool, just let him take him with him.
Does have
No point in fighting.
Lumpy hounding him. I mean,
Oh!
absolutely hounding him. What a move by Lumpy gets this done.
Whoa, up the inside.
What a move. Oh.
Umby had to get that, if he's any chance for the podium. He had to get it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
look at
got
Swanee
to
and
make it
Jono.
through traffic quickly. No
Swanee
waiting,
and Jono.
no waiting.
Oh, he's done. God, what's happened?
Oh,
Jono, hang on to it,
Late
Jono,
braking,
hang on to
late
it.
braking.
Yes.
Look at Bingley behind this. This is going to hurt Bingley, this.
Yep.
It's going to
This is-
really
yeah.
hurt Bingley. He's going around the outside of Jono. Oh my
Push
God.
the issue, push the issue, push the issue.
He's
Yeah,
pulling
yeah.
off.
No, oh, Swanee's on. No,
Swanee's
Jono's
lagging.
Jono's
He's
pushed down
lagging.
tires
Give
too
him,
hard.
give him, give him. It's his teammate. Swanee's
John
got to.
had to, didn't he? Oh,
Swanee's
Benny's
got to
behind,
give
guys.
room to
Benny.
Bingley. He's got to know.
Benny's
if they're
overtaken
in
to
a
the
different
max.
race.
Benny up into 9th here.
Jono is
Still
all
here.
over the place. That's crazy. Them tires must be completely
Still
off the cliff, or he has a
3
puncture.
places in.
He's got a pet.
Swanee's got
He's
to.
not pedalling.
Swanee's
Wow.
got to give pace to
Jono
his teammate here.
is
Come on,
using
you
the
got to put him
setup I
through.
did. Jono's using,
no.
I think he said he was going to be trying out my setup, which is very, very borderline on tyres. You've got to
Team
learn
orders
how
and
to-
Swanee
Oh,
here.
look at this.
Come on.
In the back here. Guys,
Oh no!
Oh,
to the max.
what? What's
Stop
Swanee
him.
doing there?
Bingley! Was it lag? Was it
Oh
lag?
my God!
Oh no, that's just
Bingley's
ruined
out.
that.
No way!
What's happened?
Bingley
The
just
teammates
got
crash.
absolutely fucked by his teammate. Absolutely
Right as a call,
fucked.
right as it
That's
said
it.
team orders.
Yeah, right
That's
as
it
he, yeah.
for him anyway.
Commentators
What's going on
curse
there?
like hell. Commentators
Gotta be
curse
lag.
like
What I
Oh
was saying about Dragoon
no!
was about how long you lasted on your tyres, but we're going to go back on topic.
Bingley
Oh
was
my
on.
God, that is shaking
God.
things right up.
Kai Holt and
Oh
Cookie
my
The
Jack,
God.
max,
probably the best battle.
right there on Jono. He's gonna make the move. Same move that Bingley just made. Same move around the outside. Whoa,
The
little
max-
touch.
oh, we've
little
collided.
touch.
Back up
Little
there,
touch.
sorry, I'm back on board with Jono now. Jono's
Oh,
oh my
little
God,
wheel touch.
another one.
Oh,
Benny's
and
gone
Benny
through.
sneaks through.
That's
Well
both
done,
of them.
Benny.
Jono was
Well done,
really
Benny.
fighting.
Well done, Benny. He's gonna get them both right here.
Bit
Boom,
of team
boom.
orders
Right
here. Oh,
into
will he get
DRS.
through?
Jump to Kai, he's
Don't
up the
break his
inside.
teammate.
Benny
Look at
gets
that.
the
That
one
was
penalty for
beautiful.
that.
That
Kai and
was
Cookie Chip.
beautiful.
Great
Nailed
move
it.
there by
Got it
Kai.
done.
Cookie Chip sees it. Cookie Chip's going to fight back though.
Wait
Holy
for
moly.
DRS. Wait for DRS.
think he's in
Jono
trouble here, guys.
was really struggling. Really struggling.
He has to stay out there.
Robo
no choice.
just overtook AJ.
Robbo and AJ, forgive me, I did miss that. Cheers for calling that with you. That is the move
Yeah,
for second
Robo
place.
just overtook him in the
AJ
first
still
sector.
to pit.
Oh, Robo's just starting to take off.
Bringing
Robo's just putting pace.
Bingley
Smoke's still out
pits.
there in the lead though. Got 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Bingley
Gotta
and
put the pit
Towley,
stop in.
two of the favourites, guys, for this Grand Prix. In my estimation, or probably the guys' estimation as well. Both on the bottom, and Skillen.
Yeah.
Incidents can change things. As you see, Swanee running at the moment in 6th position.
Serious lag though. He's got serious lag.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what screwed up him and Bingley the most.
Yep.
He's just been in and out, in and out. He's just all over. AJ running third here. Running
Cookie
towards
Chip, Johnny
Robo.
Bravo.
Oh yeah.
He's been on
Johnny
them
Bravo.
supers for
Didn't
10
have
laps.
it
That's a
done.
move.
AJ's all over the back of Robo for some reason.
He's just gone back to him. Oh, there we go. He's got DRS though.
He
so
might just be holding on to him, trying to get a toe.
I think so.
Come on,
I
take
think he's on a
contest.
different strategy. So he's got no
23.9.
choice. He's gonna have to.
What a
Wow.
lap that is. Jesus Christ. I think my lap time was a 24.8, and that was, I think, was on the softs as well, but Jesus Christ, second difference, that kind of sums up the huge difference between F2 and the Elite League.
It's gonna end up being where Smoke Man comes out. Where
I'll be
does Smoke
slowly
come out?
creeping
How
up the
far
second
does he have to
section
come
in here
back
as
now?
well.
Yeah, this is
This
getting
is
close.
more warm. I'm getting blue flashes on the screen, guys. I do apologise about this as well. So Robbo is going to be catching Smoke. Skillen, of course, at the head now.
Kai
Bingley
Pollock's
is just
closing in
literally-
here. Kai Pollock's closing in on Jono.
So hard to find out who to watch. Everybody's catching everybody.
Turley's only about 4.5 seconds away from the point.
Yeah, he's getting there.
You mentioned it, Whiffy.
I need another
pull
beer.
this
I need
off,
to
even
smoke.
though
Like
we're
I need
quite
to
far
smoke
down.
more. I need another beer. I need a lot of things in life right now.
I'm
It's
deliberately not
intense.
drinking yet. I can't drink through this. I want to be on top form. Mind you, if I drink, I'll be on better form. But I want to save my beers. Anyway, Kai Pollock then all over the back of Jono.
He's gonna get it done
Gonna put
right
his
here.
shift
Don't
in.
push the inside. Don't push the inside. Wait for DRS.
Just wait.
Attaboy.
Say you'd wait, wouldn't
Listen.
you?
Listen.
Beautiful.
Right here.
But they
Then
both got the
dump,
corner.
then dump him up the
Ironically.
inside. Then dump him up the inside. No, not the...
Jono he's gone down the outside here, Kai.
Can't get
5
it
seconds
done.
stop, no penalty.
Yes,
AJ,
AJ.
stop going.
Yes.
That'll be served at the end.
Hold that. Hold that. Yes, that's it. That's it.
Move up there. Whoa, what happened there? Swanee all over the
AJ and
place there.
Smoke are pitted. AJ and Smoke are pitted.
AJ Smoke
Smoke's
pitted.
coming
We'll
out.
keep an eye
Smoke
on
jumped
them.
AJ in the pits. Here we go. Smoke is in 6th, 7th, 7th,
He's going to be
7th
right
spot, 8th
out
spot.
in the middle of the Kai Pollitt battle.
I'm getting really worried.
Smoke got
watching
out
Swanee
ahead.
here.
Smoke got out ahead. AJ lost the extra position. Smoke got out ahead.
Oh,
Smoke in
Swanee.
7th. AJ got bumped to
Swanee's
9th.
got lagged.
Kai Pollitt
We
made
should
the
think
split
about
right at
pulling
the
him.
end. Kai Pollitt made a
have
nice
to.
split right there.
May have to think
This is
about
gonna
it.
get interesting.
Don't like doing this to anybody. Look it to the max in the background as well. Absolutely flying. Smoke Spaceman comes out in 7th, but he will be hauling in the rest of the field. Swanee will be pitting in, remember, as well. Jono pits as well, as does Skillen again. Of course,
Admin
he's on
chat should be
ultras,
fun.
wasn't he? Forgive me. Oh, that's going to be fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, Swanee! Oh, no!
Dude, that's dodgy. That's dodgy.
Oh, God.
To the max.
gonna be
To
on
the
board
max
with to
on
the max.
Swanee. Getting close. Getting close.
Swanee is jittery. He's never had this problem before.
Oh, fuck. I don't know.
Jesus Christ. Swanee will be hitting here, I'd assume.
Whoa!
That's about right.
Oh my God. Hopefully,
Getting
now
bad-
remember
getting
we did
bad
have
here.
this problem with
Getting bad
Gethin in Formula 2. He does pit fair place 1.
Oh, Swanee
I
pit.
think
Thank
he
God.
needed
Thank
20,
God.
18 laps, didn't he? Sorry, beg your pardon. MP3 second penalty, that's going to be huge later in the Grand Prix. But remember, Gethin had a lot of lag, didn't he, for the first part, but after he came out the pits, he was fine. I've watched the stream back, there was nothing
This might
wrong.
put Towley into the points here for Swanee coming back out. Where is he? On the track.
Tally pits.
Oh,
Tally pits.
that's the end of that. Yeah, he's not getting points.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Depends.
I wouldn't be
Depends.
so sure.
What's he going on? Tally is
Ultras.
on.
Sorry, Ultra, sorry, Supers, forgive me.
Super.
He must have had issues and you
With the
front wing
wing,
got on
wing
Towley.
damage,
Must
wing
have touched
wing
someone.
damage. Yeah, wing damage. He had to pit.
Tally possibly having one of the worst races of his.
Smoke's
Skillen
already
and
getting
him are going to be
caught
side by
up.
side
Skillen.
here. Skillen.
Smoke's already
Oh,
getting
we're
into
going to have a look at the
place.
screen as well. Smoke at 5th. Good driving there by Tally. He's just.
No, not
Skillen.
quite yet, but he's
Ooh.
working with him. Cookie
Good
chip.
battle
Cookie
between
chip's
you two here.
battling Jono.
Let's go on board with Cookie Chip and Jono. Swanee is comfortably by himself there, so hopefully we'll have no more issues.
Towley and Skillen are having a ding dong here. Still side by
Skillen
side.
behind. Skillen's done Tally, but Skillen's ran wide. These two guys really on it at the moment. Skillen, oh my God. Jesus Christ, Tally.
You know when you're
God.
watching a battle for 13th and 14th this tight, you know you've got a good fucking league.
Oh, mate. What a fucking mental league.
They're still
Jesus.
sort of half going.
I'm watching the guys in front here as well. Oh, Smoke Spaceman to the max. Here we go. Go straight up there.
Oh, yeah,
That's about
too
the 5th
close now.
position.
There it is. There
Very
it is.
close to
Gets
Smoke
it done.
Spaceman's on it.
Gets
AJ
it done.
behind gets fastest lap to the max. I've got to say, incredible driving by to the max there. He knew he wasn't really going to be able to fight too much there. Smoke was on the much bigger tyre, fresher as well. To the max, very intelligent. We've got AJ as well coming behind him here. AJ has, this race, as you mentioned, Whiffy and Pete, has really come to him. Whiffy, I know you kind of alluded to it before. And in the background, Johnny Bravo and
Oh, yeah.
Claire all over each other now. There's 4 battles going on track. Oh my days. This is going to be lit. Unbelievable.
Johnny
Let's have a
Bravo
look.
and Kai's going to get done right here. Oh, just about.
Hey, Scotty in the chat said, me and Kath have exams this week. They're the GP1 stewards along with Rara, by the way, folks, for those of you who didn't know. So many incidents. They got exams and you guys are putting them through this, you bad eggs. Fucking brilliant. Smoke, you would think, is now away from to the max. I would say he's away now. I'm actually
Skillen's
gonna be
got
as
back
well.
by Towley.
Oh, Skillen and Towley's got past him. Good move there by Skill. I do feel for these two. They both had multiple incidents, but it just shows they're not willing to give up. They're just literally battling where they are. Cookie Chip and Jono as well. Jono on the quicker tyre though, so Jono's got himself a bit of a defence mechanism.
AJ's
against
holding
Swanee.
back
Points as
off
well.
to
AJ
the
got
max.
pushed wide for a minute. Oh no, he almost lost it.
Oh,
AJ's off.
Keep turning.
AJ
Keep turning.
lost it.
Almost
They got
lost
the
it. He's
exit.
good. He's good. He lost so much.
John-
he lost
Johnny
2
Bravo
seconds,
back at
dude.
Kai.
2 seconds right there.
Johnny Bravo, guy. Jesus.
Cookie Chip and Jono as well.
No.
Good
Smoke,
God.
Smoke is just
Fuck
eating
off.
time, just eating
do
time
you
away
watch?
from everybody.
I don't know, mate.
Johnny's got a good
We'll
run.
go back to
Johnny's
Johnny
got a good
Bravo
run.
quick.
He's got
Great
it
move
nailed
there
down
by
the
Bravo at
inside.
the inside of Kai Pollitt. Oh, hello. Went for a little bit
Bit of a
behind on the
Milan.
outside. Johnny Bravo shuts the door. Up into 8th position for the Haas driver, Jono and Cookie Chip.
Cookie. Come on, Cookie.
We've got
Force
Tally
India.
and
Need some
Skillen
points.
just down the road from this. He's going to go down the outside here.
Cookie Chip gets it done.
Jono with the curve, 3-second penalty
It's
there.
always
Wait for
dodgy
the little ride of
overtaking
it.
around that corner. Always.
Good move though, good move. Up into 11th place, can Cookie Chip now gain.
Tardy's coming back at Skillen.
They go for it. Get out alive. The most heavily covered 13th, 14th position battle in history.
This is
Carries on.
quality.
Skillen, AJ penalty, that could be huge at the end of the race. And Towley makes it back to 13th position. Good God.
Skillen's not giving
This-
that up in a hurry.
Yeah, as it
This
stands
weekend,
right now,
this weekend,
as it
guys,
stands
this
right now,
whole
AJ
weekend
would
that we've
lose
had.
2 spots with that penalty. He would end up 9th instead of 7th.
I just have to say, folks, this weekend that we've had, this first week of racing, has been non-stop mental. Non-stop mental. And we've got Bahrain next, which usually is a ball fest, but hopefully we can kind of spice it up a little bit here with these guys running around.
Smoke space, man.
I think it's Kai Pitts.
He's getting in there, man. He's getting in there.
Smoke's getting up the back of Benny here.
Smoke.
Yeah.
Skillen's retired.
He's getting it
Yeah,
done.
oh, Skillen. TD, terminal
Smoke's
damage.
gonna be there
Move for
right
Skillen. He's
shortly.
out. Will Cookie Chip come out in front or behind Kai? That's the question. We'll get back on. Kai, I think, should just be able to get it. In fact, these two maybe side by side come out of the pits here.
It's kind of settled down now. Oh,
It's about to light up a little bit more. Here comes Kai. Lets Jono go. So Jono up into 11th position. Swanee running in 9th. AJ on the back of Inter. I love how you say that, mate. And then all of a sudden, Smoke Spaceman's caught Benny, and AJ's caught Max.
right there too.
And we've got a three-car battle back there.
they're the two battles.
Jesus Christ.
Smoke
Everybody
is
else is
just
fairly
reeling
spread
Benny
out.
in.
Skillen's had a shit
DRS
race,
spread,
hasn't he?
here he comes,
Yes,
here he
so-
comes.
Here we go.
Big chase,
Smoke
big
Spaceman
chase. No. Smart move, be
Look, this is a
patient, wait for the
remarkable job to
double.
keep fourth.
If you get DRS here, you get double DRS, right? So wait for it and make a move.
Yep.
First one, prepare for it unless you get a huge toe on the final corner.
Yeah, if you can get the exit on him, like, yeah, Smoke would have gained like 10, 12 meters right there. That's
AJ,
over, but otherwise,
AJ's
no.
going to get to the max here, I think.
Look at Benny's
so.
battery though, compared to Smoke Spaceman, by the way, as well. Benny's got a full battery here. Smoke Spaceman's a
Just
lot
about,
lower.
yeah.
We've got 2 battles to cover here. Then Benny.
AJ
versus
comes
Smoke
into turn
Spaceman.
3
We'll
here.
get
I
on
think he's going to have it if he gets a run.
board. Smoke doesn't go for the move. I don't think AJ will
Nope.
go for the move either. Nope. So we're Linus still in.
Not
Going on
close
to
enough.
lap 22.
Charlie creeping up the back of Jono at the minute.
This is going to be a weekly thing, folks, of course. We're on round 1, another 20 rounds to go, of course. Bahrain up next week. Myself and Dragoon, I believe, are covering the Thursday race. If I get the day right, that'll be handy. And I believe we've got Friday. We need to work out this. I think we've got
AJ might as well
streaming the
just be
Friday race.
pushing
AJ,
to the
look
max
at
of the
this
track here.
battle. Right, that's AJ's.
Oh,
He's not gonna go
very
here,
nice.
is he?
Don't overtake the
Very
Haas. I thought he was going to
oh,
go
yeah,
for
way
it.
back out, way back out. No,
Maybe earlier in
take
the
DRS,
race,
back
obviously
out.
the way they were kind of all dicing. Towley's overtaken Jono, by the way. Jono down to 13th place. That's just to update you guys in the background as we see AJ all over to the max. I'd say nobody, if barring incident, will be moved out of the top 8 from where they are. That's my opinion. I think we're pretty much set in stone for the top 8. But obviously anything can happen.
He's got to get him this time. He has to.
We're going to be on board with AJ. I know Smoke does have a move going on up there. And
I think
AJ's down the
Smoke's
first
about to get him
corner.
right here. Smoke's gonna get him right here. He's got a run and a half
Doesn't get-
coming at him.
Oh,
He's
Smoke
got
will
him.
move
He's
back
got
across
him.
to the battle of the
Smoke's got him.
4th.
Oh, AJ just
Smoke's
got a
got
wee bit of oversteer there. He may still do it.
Side by
Yeah,
side.
blocked it.
AJ
blocked
up
it.
inside.
Nice and
Great
done,
move.
There it is.
Great
AJ's
move
done
by
to the max
Smoke.
as well.
There it is. Boom, and then
Great
AJ
move
gets
by
it done at the
AJ.
same time. Yes, lovely.
Unbelievable. Fucking Christ.
Oh, and the Benny's
Sorry,
gonna handle the
Benny,
3
Benny,
second
Benny.
time penalty in the midst of it all.
Benny, that could be huge. Remember, AJ's going to be catching him here on the quicker tyres and fresher. So Kai
Yeah,
Pollitt with
it's
the
such a
fastest
tight
lap
battle
there.
right now. He would stand to lose. He would stand to move down to like 7th or 8th already. Well, definitely 7th, if not 8th.
Depending obviously on the penalty.
I don't. Well, I
factors,
don't
that
know
could
what
happen.
max. Yeah, I don't know
Lumpy.
what to the max that's for penalties.
That
I'll be
is
Lumpy takes
huge.
one too. Abu Dhabi's
That's
huge,
huge.
guys. If Smoke has a clean race going here.
Oh, Swanee. Oh my God! Do not go on board with Swanee. It's scary.
Have a look.
No, don't.
Probably best he's by himself.
The first time I went and packed it, he just glitched into the wall, bounced back out, glitched back in, and came back out again. It was
Do the okie dokie, then we turn around. Battle for the points. Battle for the final points paying position. Will you give us a minute for fuck's sake? Cookie Chip in 10th position. And we've got then Kai Pollitt in 11th. The battle for the final point. You know what? To get a point in this league is absolutely insane. I would cash it to the bank.
interestingly, Smoke's
Unbelievable.
not pulling away from Benny all that much.
No, not much.
No, he's not.
No.
And neither's AJ from
Guys,
to the
Big
max.
Hume has made a big point in the chat. J Page,
What?
I believe, is on his girlfriend's account. AJ has a 5-second unserved drive-through. Stop go, sorry.
That's going to
Oh,
drop him down
no.
behind Johnny Bravo.
He's got a 5-second gap.
At this
AJ
back.
needs
5
to
seconds. He needs another 3
absolutely.
seconds.
Oh, well, maybe
Johnny
not
Bravo
now.
just got 3
maybe
seconds.
Not now. Good call, Pete. Keep on that call. Kai Pollitt goes at Cookie round the outside.
Oh,
Is he going to do him on the outside? He's done
No.
him. Has he done him? He's done him.
yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Fucking hell. He's got the final points paying position.
No, I needed
Oh
a
my
force
God.
Indian there.
You've got one, mate. You got Robbo.
I
You're
know.
at the top of the leaderboard.
Another
We've
one
not
would be
sh-
nice.
Do you know what, actually, for Rob's perspective, here you go. TV time. For him and Psych.
He hasn't
I've
had
not
a
shown him
single
since like lap
second.
1. Oh my God. He had an amazing overtake around Psych, if you remember, on lap 1 or 2 before the carnage ensued with Towley. But other than that, Rob's just done his own race. Go on, Pete.
I
Sorry.
think my game is glitching. It's showing me as Kai is 0.017 behind Swanee, and Swanee's nowhere to be seen.
I'd say I got 0.03.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And Swanee's better
Ah,
yeah, he's got.
maybe Swanee is in front of Kai. It's done this to me a couple of times. And it did it to me, and I'll tell you when it did it to me, Pete. This is going back the performance race that we did with Kajas.
That's right, I
Remember?
remember that. Yeah.
When it said I was like 3 seconds ahead of him and I hit the back of him. This hopefully will not end in tears. It's kind of worrying. But here we go, guys. Now, for the first time at this race, I'm actually going to lean back and relax for a minute. Oh, my
Cookie
God.
chips coming up the back of
No way,
Kai.
Cookie Chip's close,
Yeah.
man.
Oh,
Cookie
piss
Chip's
off.
close.
Here we go again. Right then, Kai for 10th position. Sorry about the mic.
Coming
I've
up
got
on
a really
Kai.
terrible headset.
It'll be interesting because I reckon Kai will start to struggle in those supers if he's stints anything like mine. Mine really went off about
Declan
this
Adams.
point on me.
Welcome into the stream, man. You have missed a classic so far. Still another 3.5 laps for the race leader to do. Robbo then. Jono's pitted. Oh, Jono's not had a good end, has he? He was up there.
No.
It's going to
Yes, yeah, I
curse
went
me
the
when he's
opposite
retired
way
in the
as you.
pits.
Yeah, I did,
Oh, his
yeah.
wings off. His wings off.
Yeah, I went the opposite way as you, Pete.
No,
I went with
we need-
super soft start to softs instead of the soft to super soft.
The softs looked much better towards the end of our race than what the supers did to me.
Yeah, they felt
Yeah.
it. They did
Yeah.
feel it. You hauled us in, Pete, didn't you? But then all of a sudden,
The
it was
softs
they
get
sort
like
of
two
switched off.
stints in them. The softs you could
Yep.
run for a bit, and then
Yeah.
they'd like slide off a little bit, and then they'd all of a sudden like
Oh.
come back for like 3-4 laps.
Yeah, I was about to say the softs do get a second stint where it just
Guys,
comes
the
back to
times. So to just say, man, the times between Swanee and Kai have resorted themselves out. 7.7 seconds, 7.4
Yeah,
seconds.
I've seen that.
There we
So
go,
they
yeah.
are here. Just wanted to kind of point that out. Right then, do I dare mention the driver of the day, or should we talk about it in the podiums? Because I don't want to say anything to make people crash out.
I'm waiting.
I've got mine picked. I've got mine picked already.
Let's have a look. Just gonna have a look at something myself, and I'll work it out.
You should know.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple, but I'll address it when we get there. I'm going to go last, obviously, before we get to the podium, so I just want to hear what you guys got to say.
I'm not
So,
not going to get the
Robbo-
interview him. Let's put it that way.
Ah, okay, I get you. You may do. You may do.
Well, that's right. Penalties. Forgot about that.
That was a hell of a bit, by the way. I just want to rate that about 8.5 on the Richter scale. Anyway, Smoke Spaceman is coming up to the back of Umpy now. He's finally beginning to catch him up. Umpy is on 19 lap old tyres. Kai with a 3-second penalty. I believe Cookie may have an unserved stop go as well. Potentially. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. He may do. We'll have to obviously wait and see at the end. So the running order then: Robbo in first, Syke Zaney, I have to say, great drive by Syke in second position. Umpy third, Smoke fourth, Benny, I'd say reasonably quiet drive in fifth. AJ sixth, the Haas cars in seventh and eighth. Swanee in ninth. Kai in 10th, Cookie 11th, Towley and Bingley both have had, I think probably the definition of meh comes to mind really. Down currently running in the bottom two spaces, 12th and 13th retirements. Jono retired in the pits after having a broken front wing. Skillen, of course, has had a very fun race. Kind of crazy.
Exciting as shit, man.
That's probably the best word for it, as we can finally relax a little bit here. After possibly one of the craziest Australian Grand Prix ever. Andrew J.S. Thomas retired, of course. He could have been a major factor in this race, but then obviously couldn't really do too much. And Jay Sonic had probably the craziest race as well at the start by getting about 3 penalties, a drive-through, and then a disqualification all within about 6 laps.
Benny has just dipped to a second behind Smoke. That's going to get interesting, possibly.
All depends about the penalties, doesn't it? Will he be able to get DRS on lap 28, as these guys have just entered the penultimate lap of the season opener for the RRF1 Elite League? Here we go then. So
Smoke's 1.6 off Umpy. Then he's just a second off. Oh, this can get dicey in the last lap.
That's what I mean, Whiffy. Very dicey. Remember, Umpy has done a magical job on them tyres. We all called it. You can do it.
Yeah,
and do you know what? I think really Umpy has probably sacrificed the battle with Syke Zaney here. You know, just to get himself through.
Yeah, he had to.
Benny looks so much more confident in Smoke Spaceman. I reckon he might get him before the end here.
It's what you said. This is the second stint of these soft tyres. He's on.
I think he's going to get. He's reeling them in constantly. Yeah. Down to 3/4 of a second.
Umpy is on low fuel as well, so Benny may even get himself into the podium positions.
Smoke's under DRS. Umpy though.
What's happened to Benny?
Oh, he got a terrible fast chicane there.
What's happened to Benny? He's not even running DRS.
Smoke is all over the back of Umpy, all over him.
Oh, Smoke is right there.
Benny's just disappeared.
He's there. Come on.
I'm going to go on board with. This is the battle for the podium positions.
This is it.
I'm going to be on board with.
Come on, Smoke.
Very, very soon, of course.
I'm not being biased. So come on, Smoke. Make it exciting.
You totally are, buddy. God
damn
damn
you
you
with
your bias. Amazing.
Just have at it. There it is.
Benny nearly put it in the wall.
I'm going to stay on board with this. We'll just keep an eye on Robbo. He's coming through sector 2 now, so I'll get back on board with him just before the end. Smoke Spaceman.
Oh, gonna get it done down the inside.
Umpy.
Push this forward, yeah.
It's still going.
Did he hold it?
It's still on. All the way down to the wire, and Smoke Spaceman with an unbelievable move.
Push it for the podium.
For the love of God.
Quality.
Christ.
Absolutely quality.
I'll let you guys stay on that. It has been a dominant drive after overtaking Syke on lap 1. Lap 1 or 2. I think it was 1, wasn't it?
Yeah, give Robbo a half lap.
We're giving him the end, but guys, please be sure I will be skipping over to the battle for third. It is still on.
His tires are done. He's trying to keep up, but he's just slipping out of corners. You can already see it.
Guys, K77 Matt, Formula 3. Myself, Formula 2. This is the one that mattered.
Umpy.
Did he get him? Oh no!
Oh my God!
Oh, he held it.
No! He held it.
Smoke held on.
Is he gonna touch? Whoa!
No, playing it cautious.
Look at Benny.
Well
Benny.
done.
Syke,
This is a
don't
true
try.
perfect battle. True and perfect battle.
Benny. Oh my God!
Benny!
Oh, the Benny's gonna sneak in.
Wow.
Get it!
Get it down!
It's not over. It's not over.
He's run out of fuel.
Umpy's
Umpy's run out of
He's
fuel.
out of gas. Oh no!
Where's AJ? Where's AJ?
He's out of fuel.
AJ's
Catching
coming
him.
up on him. Oh,
Umpy fifth.
Just didn't give him.
Max got them all.
Sixth.
Max got them all.
Max got them all.
Max moves to 5th from 7th.
5th from 7th. Smoke.
Fucking
Smoke.
Show it to the Max and
Smoke's
5th
the
for me.
driver. Smoke's my driver of the day.
Yeah, mate, he did.
Smoke.
He's had no penalties. Everyone else had penalties.
Podium, but Smoke's
You got
my driver of
him.
the day.
Max got
He
him.
moved up
else?
8 positions. Smoke moved up 8 positions.
Guys, Swanee has done Johnny Bravo because Johnny Bravo ran out of fuel. Cookie Chip takes the last points position.
The Livid called it.
More penalties than him. I have to speak quietly because my daughter's in bed. I'm toning my own voice down, and it's causing my neck to hurt.
I'll scream for
I know
you.
who my driver of the day
Oh,
is.
that was
I know who the
fucking
driver of the day
amazing.
is.
Like, jeez, man.
Like if I had
Action
to,
start to
I
finish.
would
Action start
get my
to
balls
finish.
kicked in, but I can't risk it. Bingley, you feel for him and Towley. As always next week.
Oh, I know.
Yep.
I really thought Bingley. I think Bingley was gonna
Long
have a podium
season.
there. I really think Bingley was gonna have a solid podium there. He
Yeah,
had
me
great
too.
pace to get it done, but it didn't
Now,
work out that way. You know what I mean?
Whiffy,
Like,
you were there GP3 with me, or F3, so I keep calling it GP3. I'm too busy stuck in past. Sorry.
Fight these boys.
You know, yeah, bring him in, mate. Sykes, Robbo and Smoke. The Formula 3 race, we said we've never seen anything like that. Well, it's just been topped, doubled and trebled. Unbelievable. Non-stop.
you know what?
Fucking hell.
You know what? I'd like to think of it this way. I think we just bring clear out, action-packed, fun, and Thursday, Friday, and Sundays. I was gonna say every
I
night
don't
of the
have
weekend,
Syke,
but
put
it's
someone
actually
at him.
Thursday, Friday, Sunday.
I'll get Syke. Syke's watching anyway on the stream. I think he'll be able to hop into the party. I'm sure he can. I'll bring him in anyway, mate. Right. I'll do the old rundown of this as we get XP. To be fair to you, we deserve XP for commentating that race.
Yeah.
Jesus
That was-
Oh
Christ.
yeah.
Ooh,
Hell
mile
yeah.
and a half.
Did I
Leveled
get
up.
XP? I
Yeah,
better
man.
have earned some. I'm important like that.
We have.
VIP.
We got
Smoke.
the XP, baby.
My
Robbo
boy.
gets first position. No penalties for Robbo. He gets the win. He's had one of the most quiet races I've seen for a while. Syke Zaney, great result there for second place. Smoke Spaceman third. We'll be hearing from those three in a second. Benny fourth. To the Max fifth. Umpy sixth. In a crazy last lap. AJ seventh. Swanee up to eighth. Johnny Bravo ninth. Cookie Chip 10th. Kai, Towley and Bingley rack up the thing with... It says, well, there's only 3 retirements. There was actually 4 retirements because Jay Sonic obviously got disqualified. Oh my fucking god! What an unbelievable race! We're going to start with the easiest interview. That's going to be Robbo, because you had the least action.
And could do yours.
Great drive.
Yeah.
Everyone, includes one of you guys, know you know the score. Rob, great win, debut win, of course, for the Elite League, as we're calling it now, as we named it 2 hours ago. How would you feel, mate?
Not too bad. I had pretty much the most defining moment of the whole race for me was overtaking Syke into the left-right. I didn't expect him to be out my inside because I thought he would have maybe yielded, but maybe he thought 2 cars goes into there.
Yeah.
But after that, luckily, Umpy and Syke were literally battling, so it allowed me to get a break. And then I just controlled it from there, really. Just kept building the gap while their 2 were fighting. I was really just making sure I didn't get any penalties. That's the one thing I've got to make sure I do each time now when I do that, is because Syke was not getting penalties either, so I was like, damn, if I mess up and get a penalty, I could probably lose this. So I just kept my head down, and obviously, luckily, everyone else had a pretty bad race. So, got lucky, but I'll take the win. So,
You
yeah, that's pretty much it, really. Yeah.
Did you
Great,
entirely
I was
touch
actually
at the start?
Oh, go on. Sorry.
Sorry.
Ah, yes.
Did you entirely touch at the start?
No.
Or was it just really close? Because it looked like you sort of damaged
I went
each
round
other
the
a good bit
outside
in the
of
first
them
corner.
after
Yeah.
Syke kind of pushed him off the circuit, and then because Syke went deep, we all went free abreast, and Syke went deep, pushed Towley, and I got to run on Towley. And then I think MP must have hit into Towley because Tom was going. He used Tom as a brake. So, and then obviously I got to run that Syke out of the
Jesus.
6th corner or something like that. And then because he got a bad traction out of it, and then I got the inside, thought it was a done move, and then I felt a bit of a tap on my right, and that was literally it for the whole race for me.
I just wanted to know
Well,
because it
ladies
was
and
messy. We had no idea what the
No,
fuck.
I didn't.
It was crazy.
I wouldn't hit
Fair
the end
play.
of it if I did.
Great race, buddy.
Well done,
Anything from
Robert.
you, Whiff?
No, I got nothing. Just congratulations, man. Just congratulations. Just fast, man. There's
Gotta say, first 25 points, just remarkable. You controlled it,
Unbelievable.
and you got away.
Yep.
You got away
Thank
from
you.
you got away from the battle. Second position, Syke Zaney. To be fair, we've changed the title of our league. What's going on here, mate? I used to speak to you a lot back in the day. Syke, anyway. sorry, bit of a shot. Anyway, mate, good second position. Obviously, You know, as we always say, two sides to every story, of course, in this sense, but I'm going to kind of focus more on the actual legitimate action, shall we say. Talk about the kind of race from your perspective. I know it got a bit boring towards the end, but kind of go through the start and kind of in the motions. Obviously, I know we've heard Rob's perspective of that. Obviously, 3 into 1 was rather a mental start to the Grand Prix, and it really shaped up the rest of what we saw. Give us your opinion on it, mate. Let us know how your race went.
Yeah, so I had a decent start. Got Towley, then obviously we all went deep into turn 1. On my screen, his arrow was right behind, like a car length behind me, so I just took the corner normally. Didn't realise I squeezed him off, and then the super softs were really weird for me. It took like 3 or 4 laps for them to warm up properly, and by that time I was third. Had a bit of fun with Robbo. I knew it wasn't going to stick, but I tried it anyway. So yeah, then a battle with Lumpy, locked up a bit, tapped him to let him back through. Then I got past him again, and from that it was pretty much just a controlled race. I did corner cut a lot though. It was a corner cutting masterclass for myself with only 1 penalty. The amount of times I cut, I should have had like 18 seconds of penalties, but you know, good old Cody Masters. So.
Well, considering we were staring at a black screen for about half an hour before the start of the lobby, you know, I love how I end up calling. Oh, by the way, this is just a side note before we kind of continue the interview. We got, by the way, just for those of you who didn't hear the stream, we actually were retweeted by F1 Games, the actual official Twitter page as well. So that was pretty cool. And then obviously Clever Dick here proceeded to call the game crap. So we'll probably have to address that at a later date. So yeah, that didn't go too well. But no, from my perspective, Psych, great. Battling with Lumpy as well. Really, really good, classy move. I know, obviously, you did late break and kind of did tap into the back of him. We called no deliberate, obviously, as you can tell. It's the heat at the moment thing. Great sportsmanship to let him back through. That's one thing I will address before we move on. But congratulations for second place, mate. And hopefully we'll be hearing from you very soon again. Over to the other guys.
No, you pretty much nailed everything there.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Yeah, congrats. It was nice to see a guy go from that I competed in GP3 with last season to go to GP1 here, or Elite, I guess we will say, Elite. And
we used that GP word.
Fully utilize it. Fully utilize it. Great pace race, nearly taking the win.
But no, I'll probably sum it up and say congratulations, Psych. Now, third position was a little bit more exciting. Smoke Space. Me and you, mate. Awesome. This is a little bit of an introduction to those of you who didn't watch the previous league. We were teammates in the old league, and we basically drove like farts most of it. Other than the fact we just kept getting collided into every race. We were teammates.
We did.
Let's be honest, mate. Look at the table. We were terrible. Smoke Spaceman, third position. Let me know how your race went.
It should be good.
To be honest, I was surprised to finish on podium. I did predict before I started the race on finishing on podium. I didn't care, and it did work. So it worked. That's all I can say. But yeah, at the beginning I was a little bit sketchy because it seemed so close. I tapped a few people, didn't lose any of my front wing, so I was quite surprised there. Then pretty much had to settle down into a rhythm, just kept on plodding along really. When I noticed that everyone had been in the pits and I was leading the race, I thought, oh, hang on a sec, like, I might be able to get a podium here, so I just thought, just keep going. I got 1 penalty, can't lie there, got 1 penalty. But I was trying to keep it as clean as I could. Had a good battle with Benny. Me and Benny had a good battle. Had to go round the outside of a few people in certain corners. I don't know if that was caught on the stream or not.
Bits and pieces.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Then I just, once I got past Benny, I thought, right, you know, MP looked a bit far down the road, but then I noticed I started reeling them in. I was pulling them in about a second a lap, and I thought, oh, hang on a sec, like, this is pretty much podium position. I thought, sweet. Then I asked Benny, like, how many penalties I had, because I see that MP had 6-second penalty, so I was just like, sweet. I've only got 3 seconds, keep it clean, get within 3 seconds, I got third place. In the end, I ended up having to overtake him round the outside, which, fair play to him, he kept that nice and clean. We kept that clean as anything. Yeah, then it was just pretty much hold on to the end. I noticed Benny went to overtake Umpy for 4th place, so that made me a bit sketchy because I thought he was going to like T-bone me. But yeah, great race other than that. to be honest.
Was nail biting at the end there, like.
Yeah, yeah.
You've actually
sweating.
answered my second
Got
question,
really
Smoke.
close.
Like,
was
you answered
sweating.
my second question about explain the last lap, but I think the word sweating probably sums it up. If anyone has anything else to say to Smoke, other than congratulations, and hopefully we'll speak to you again soon, fire away now, and then we'll obviously sign off this stream in style.
You're my driver
Oh
of the
no,
day. Smoke. You're
yeah,
driver
I'm my
of the
driver of the day
bud.
as well, but by far.
Made a
Quality
big
racing
spot,
all the way
man.
through.
You made a big spot to make the podium. That's driver of the day status.
I called up about
Yes,
halfway
I'd
through,
say
said you needed to
driver
make a couple of
of the
day. Shout
overtakes
out
to
to the
get
race
it done, and you got by them, and you just kept going. Fair play to you.
Yeah.
Quality race, mate.
Me to
Hopefully
the
all
driver,
them
and
outs-
it's obviously been voted, so yeah.
Yeah.
But
I was
good job, sorry guys, just Smoke, forgive me, go on.
just going to say, hopefully them outside moves are caught on the stream because it'd be interesting to watch back, man.
Oh, it's definitely good viewing, buddy.
Oh, it will.
No doubt.
It will.
It
So
was
Because on that
mental.
break, we had a 2-lap break between lap 23 and 25, and then it all went mad again.
Bonkers
So
from
say
start to finish, mate.
congratulations to yourself there, Smoke.
Yeah.
Big shout out, guys. Like I said, this I don't want to feel like a broken record here, but you know, this league is literally running through its first weekend in thing, and this has been probably some of the craziest racing I think I've ever been a part of and watched. Just unbelievable.
Yeah.
Just thank you so much for everybody showing up. A huge turnout tonight. Commiserations to the guys that didn't finish, of course. Congratulations to you three. Of course, I know Syke just left the party anyway. But, you know, fair play to you, all three of you. We are going to be back with Bahrain. Here comes the plug, motherfuckers. We are back then with Thursday stream. It'll be an 8:45 kickoff again from myself. That'll be positively glad, of course. Teaming up with Dragoon on the commentary here this weekend. We're going to give Dragoon another little go. Obviously, you know, obviously 1-2 in the previous race. We've got to see if he can redo it again. But anyway, guys, thank you so much as well. Once again, congratulations to you three. Robbo, fantastic. Smoke,
Yeah, well done, Robert.
And I will simply say thank you very much to PTR and Whiffy for showing up here tonight and doing this along with me.
Pleasure.
Along with
Cheers,
everybody
man.
else
Canadian
in
love.
RRF1. The Elite League has kicked off with an absolute fucking bang. You guys take it easy. Much love. All the best.